Hello and good evening, lovely people. My name is Naneso for Boris Hima. Some people have a problem with my name, but I cannot be bothered. And you're welcome to yet another episode of Just Vibes. Here we're going to have lovely, awesome conversations about different topics. Today we have a special pick, something that I know that the people in here are ready to devour. They are ready to break it down. But the girls in here are also going to make sure that we stand for what we believe in. Okay? Now, before I let us in on the topic that we're going to discuss today, I want my squad in here to introduce themselves. And I'm going to start with my own homie from my left. Honey, let's go.
Bro, you took a dig at me. You're telling me I'm your homie. What is that? Bro.
Let's go.
Yo, welcome people. You know, it's the biggest in the house as usual. I'm Reginald and yeah.
It's about to go down.
Yep.
Moving on.
Hello everyone, I'm Martina. You can call me Frema.
What's up, guys? The name is Cratchy, and anything crazy, holla at me, yeah?
Okay. I like that. And finally,
I want to say I don't need any introduction, but my name is Kojo Trip. You know what?
go.
Yeah, so my name is Kojo Trip. You know, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Yeah. Now, like I mentioned, we have a very exciting topic in the house today. Today we are discussing, and we're going to talk about living fake lives in relationships. People who decide that I will not be true to myself. I will be a bad person. I will decide to deceive a person and make them think I'm something, so that they'll fall in love with me, and I'll do what I want with them. When I'm done, I go and sleep like nothing has happened.
Yes.
Really?
You know that's exactly what
we
it is.
We haven't even started.
Yes, we haven't.
By me, what I do?
I know we haven't started, but it's because you know that about the kind of conversation that we're about to have. So anyways, like I said, we're talking about living fake life in relationships. Now I want us to delve right into the conversation. Fake lives could mean anything to anyone, right? Fake is a very broad word. When I mentioned it to Reginald earlier today, he was saying it took his mind somewhere, and what he said is not the same thing I thought of, right? So I feel like the word fake can be very connotative to everybody. Yeah. So to me, when someone is being fake, basically it's them being unreal or them trying to be something else that they're not. And with regards to relationship, it's when like they do that in order to get someone. I don't want to break it down and make any excuses that this is fake, this is not fake, but me, that is what it is to me. Reginald, what do you think it is to you?
When it comes to relationships, all I think of, like, what my mind just went to is selling someone a dream. To me, that's how I'm understanding it. So you sell the person a dream, and the person will wake up and realize that somewhere. And like, Charlie, it cuts across. It's actually, but it's basically like more or less like sending your representative. You see, like when you meet someone like for the first time, you send your representative, but then that's not the real you. But then this time your representative like lasts for a very long time.
Okay.
And it drags on some more or less like you keep updating like the PDF or maybe the like
software update.
Yes. For your representative, and it keeps going. Why are you laughing?
Martina is lost. That's why I'm laughing. She's looking at you like, what's going on?
I'm serious.
But break it down because the language that you're talking, I think I kind of get it.
I actually get what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get
I'm just thinking of ways to not say what he's saying.
Okay. Great.
I spoke her mind.
Hey, Martina, do you have anything else to say?
Adding to what Reggie said,
Thief.
I also want to highlight the fact that it could also be a matter of insecurity. Like you step into a relationship, maybe you came from past relationships or past traumas or whatever, and you have all these insecurities and you take them to the relationship. This is why we say that come enter a relationship healed. So that you don't hear things with a filtered ear.
Ah, right, get you.
So I'd say it's based on insecurities. You projecting your fears and your worries onto the other person.
That's what you
having
think
these-
will make people like want to live.
Yeah.
Fake.
Okay. Cool. Kwachi, how about you?
All right, so living a fake life in relationships. Well, I'm looking at it from. It has its advantage and disadvantage,
Hey.
right? Because one, for instance, make I show you something.
This
For
guy.
instance, if
Kind of win.
I'm into
Advantage, pa.
if I'm into her,
Yeah, right.
Ooh,
I need to do whatever it is that will make her happy.
Right.
got that right.
But then naturally, that's not
how you
That's
are.
not who I am. You
This
bab.
matter.
So you keep doing that. The advantage is you keep doing that. You need to keep that up for a very long time because
Yes.
you really like her.
Right.
You bab. It ends up becoming part of you.
Right.
So even if you break up with her
It be
and then
something
you
you
go
just
into
pick
a
up.
different relationship, that thing is still there.
It's still there.
So
It's
then
like
it's
you've
not
learned
you,
that's a thing.
and you've created
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
different
Take that persona
persona.
onto a different
Yes,
relationship.
it happens.
That's wild. You guys,
That's
hey.
wild.
You know, I'm not
Yeah.
part. I update my software.
You
I
never
do
met
certain
anybody
things.
who go to that extent.
16.3.
Hey, that's
is out.
serious.
That's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
It happens a lot.
A whole persona.
Full time.
Wow.
Just to keep someone.
Hey, Charlie. That be
Yeah,
very
some
cool.
more.
Couldn't be me.
So,
Ah.
ASM. So, yeah, for me, it's Martina used the word projecting to project a certain image or idea about yourself that is not true or that's not real, for personal gain.
Yeah.
Being fake. Or, like my man said, he said there's advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
But I think that it's not a matter of advantages and disadvantages,
Right.
but it's a matter of what's the right word to use? We'll come back.
We'll come back. I agree with that.
What are the advantages? Because me, I don't
Oh,
understand.
we'll
just said
definitely,
one.
we'll definitely
Yeah.
delve into that. We'll
that an
delve
advantage?
into that
It's an advantage.
as well
Sometimes
as
it's-
also.
you
Sometimes
learn
it happens
something.
by accident, because someone has created someone has like I said, a preconceived notion about
Right.
you because of something.
Yeah.
And they won't
I
ask
remember you mentioned that earlier,
Yeah.
and I'd like us to delve more into that,
Right.
as well as also share our experiences when it comes to fake lives and relationships. But before we do all of that, let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Introducing the ITEL S23, where smoothness meets vibrant colors. Experience the power of smooth performance with the ITEL S23. With its 128 plus 16 GB RAM. Whether it's gaming, streaming or multitasking, capture vibrant and lively moments using the ITEL S23's 50 megapixels ultra clear camera. The ITEL S23 transforms from white to a stunning pink hue under sunlight or UV rays. So join me and unleash your true colors with the ITEL S23. ITEL S23, super smooth and colorful.
Take a sip and taste the flow. Life it be hard sometimes, but let it go.
Feel the flow for your patio. Bellas to get your feet on the floor.
It's real ice. We feel it burn. We feel it burn. Take a sip of real ice. We feel it burn. We feel it burn. It's real ice. We feel it burn. We feel it burn. Take a sip of real ice. We feel it burn.
Grab a Bell Ice with alcohol levels of 5.58 and 18% and enjoy.
Bell Ice, me Philippa.
This advert is FDA approved. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
You're welcome back from that commercial break. It's still Just Vibes here with my squad, and we're talking about fake lives in relationships. Very exciting conversation. And before we went on the break, you were talking about being pretentious.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, if you are projecting a certain image of yourself
Right.
or an idea, you're trying to feed someone with an idea, like like the way guys will rent cars, like the way girls will take their friend's wig and put it on their head,
makeup.
Are you
You know, like
Yeah,
they,
them
go,
man.
they go borrow them my friends, them my
Them my shadow,
where
them
cut pictures and things.
No, but I
you
think
know.
boys borrow clothes more than girls do.
to be
might be
completely
true.
honest with you,
That's
I
very
feel like
awkward.
that now in the era that we are
You know
in,
they
I
do
don't know
that
how
too.
many guys do that.
No.
Oh, really?
It's a thing
I
that
can
is
believe
in
that.
the past.
Well,
Guys don't
it's
do
in
that.
the
They go
past.
Let's
laugh
just
you.
say a certain caliber of guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I agree with
But
you.
the wig there, you put it.
But like wig, there are people that do bra and thing. Or
Oh no.
Please, it's true.
If you want,
especially if they are off, like if they're of the same cup.
Bro, you see women
no,
like
telling
no,
me
okay.
stories.
So see, what we're not going to do here this evening is be biased.
we know.
No,
we
yes
know.
or no?
We're
not going to be
we're not
be
going
biased.
to be biased, but we are
Great.
saying what we know.
But we are saying
You're
what we
saying-
know.
What
and
we
I'm
know.
telling you
What you
that
think?
when I said right that it's a thing that I know boys do. He said now in this present day and age, boys don't really do that, and I said okay.
Yeah.
So you
So
want to
why
tell
do
me
you
that-
want to push it on me?
I'm not pushing it on you.
And I'm
Listen,
telling you
if
that
you
it's
go
not a
on-
thing.
If you go
Girls
on,
will not wear each other's bra.
when was it?
No, wait.
Tell me,
no,
we
wait,
are
it
not two girls who
happens.
took each other's bra and wore it.
But we see you guys like checking yourself out all the time. You see,
Yeah.
your bra is going to
Oh, Ebe call me.
fit on me like.
Yeah.
You know what's moving on.
So wait, what about the wig?
What?
What about the wig?
No, wigs are a thing. Like, you see, I'm not going to lie. I want to be very honest here. Wigs are a thing. Girls can borrow like a wig and wear it, right? Because even when you're going to buy your wig, it's something that it can be fixed on someone's head to take a picture to sell it to you.
Fake
Yeah.
life.
You get
Fake life.
It's
fake.
not. It's not
It's a
about.
wig.
It's
You're
not
wearing a
about.
wig.
It's
Would
not.
be
This is
Kufia.
not even about being fake. I don't have something, and I asked my friend for it. My friend has it, and I wanted to wear it. You borrow stuff from your friends.
To go
It's
on a
when you
date.
make. Wait, when you know when it's fake? It's fake when you make it seem like it's yours. You bought it for $5,000 when you didn't spend a penny
But
buying
the
it.
moment you borrow it, wherever you take it,
Yes.
everybody
As you
thinks
that
it's
is for
yours.
you.
So how
Yes.
is that my fault then?
How is that your fault?
Explain.
You want to
No, no,
borrow
no.
it in
Ah,
the
Charlie,
first
but
place?
relax. So you take somebody into the way I'm like, it be
Like
your
Reggie,
own.
like your shirts like this. Then Muru, I take your shirts and then I
Yeah.
wear come job. Then people say, oh,
Then maybe ask you where I'm safe.
As
No,
Reggie.
no.
Original
It's not
shirt.
even that. Ask you where I'm safe.
So
You
did
did
you
me
hear what you
pass
said?
No, you guys are.
Did you hear what you
reaching.
said?
How are you reaching?
You said you have the same shirt as Reginald.
No.
They've seen Reginald wear it before. The minute you say, "Oh, it's my shirt," we have the same shirt. That's when you're being fake.
Exactly.
But the minute you give credit that, "Oh, it's for Reginald,"
But what makes so I'll come to work wearing
no,
Reginald's shirt and say it's for
if,
Reginald.
no,
Reginald.
that's
No,
if
I was-
somebody
I'll
asks
probably
you.
just smile.
If nobody asks
oh,
you,
yeah.
it's none of their business.
They'll ask.
Really,
But you see, I mean, from the onset, the moment you borrow, because you're going out, you don't have the means,
Right.
but you want people to think you do.
You do, yes.
That's
So
the
you are
whole
going
point.
out, so you want to wear the latest
That's the whole
Jordan,
point.
like the latest Jordan 21s or whatever.
No,
and
no,
take
no.
it out.
Yeah.
I'm
The
coming.
latest. I'm
You want to
listening,
wear it
yeah.
and take it out because
Right.
you want people to see you in a pair of Jordans, but it's not yours.
It's not yours.
But you know that psychologically, people will see you wearing it and say, "Charlie, the guy." Charlie,
great.
you buy
Now you said the
Everybody
latest.
thinks it's yours.
Does it mean if it's not the latest, it's not a big deal?
No, I use that as an analogy.
No, because I feel like I don't know why people are being this way, but maybe guys don't share things at all.
We don't do that
We
anymore.
don't do that
because
anymore.
Guys don't share
we do
anything.
that.
Nah, nowadays,
No,
We
no,
used to,
no,
but
I-
we don't do that anymore.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Right now,
I hear
self,
you.
if your friend comes up to you and then be like, Charlie, bro, make
Watch
a borrow
am
your
some
this.
way.
It looks some
Ah,
way.
Charlie,
Yeah,
Panini,
you watch out
Panini,
some
Panini.
way.
It looks some
Even
way
here,
right
crap,
now. Yeah.
I don't
Do you
want.
know
I
why?
don't want to say certain
Do you know
things.
why?
'Cause I don't want to bring the outside those in the production room into this conversation.
Do you know why?
But several times, I said, "Oh, can I take your
Expose
slippers?"
them.
That is not boring.
Wait, I also don't want
That's
to
what-
bring
I
the
don't even
production
want to
guys.
push it. I don't want to push it.
conversation.
Yeah.
That's when you say I'm reaching, but it's the same thing for
Okay,
girls.
how about let's look at it this way then. You said that if you're going somewhere and you don't have the means, like maybe you don't own a Nike or something like that,
You don't own
but
a pair
you
of
want
sneakers,
a pair of
whatever,
sneakers,
yeah.
so you borrow one from your friend or whatever. What if you simply feel like the outfit that you're going with, this pair of sneakers suits it best?
So save
It
money
isn't
and
per
buy a
se-
pair of sneakers.
Okay, we hear you
In
say.
that very moment, you don't have the money.
So
Let's
don't
say
wear
you're
a
saying,
bet. If you have bets,
nobody
wear
is
it.
forcing
don't
you.
go. What are you
Don't
saying?
wear a
No,
bet.
no.
Buy.
You know what? We'll get there right
Live
now.
within your means.
Yes.
So it's
Period.
not about others, it's about me personally.
So you are being
Yeah.
fake then.
Yes.
To who?
To everybody.
the dates you are going to.
To yourself.
You know, I know they were going to say that. You know, let's relax. Okay, let's relax. They're reaching. These three gentlemen over here have made it very clear that they don't borrow. They don't do that. They've never done that in their lives before.
No, nobody
no,
said that.
nobody said that.
We never did that in our lives.
Jesus, you see, you
At
are
a point in
reaching.
time,
Do not
we have.
Now I'm
do not
reaching.
misquote.
Do
not
come on,
misquote
2023.
us.
I was about to
Explain to me,
explain
honey.
why we don't do it anymore.
No, but I said you don't do it.
Do
So-
not.
No, you said ever in our
We
lives.
said
So it
we have
means you
never.
borrowed before.
Oh, of
We
course.
have,
Everyone
yes.
has.
Okay,
Who
moving
hasn't?
Moving on. Let's talk about we're friending. Let me breathe and relax because you guys. Now, what I want us to look at, you know, this whole boring thing and boring being fake life and whatnot.
Right.
You tell me your experience of somebody boring and you thinking that's them being fake, or in general, what like experience have you had with someone being fake to you?
Well, personally, I don't know about relationships, you know, but okay. Well, maybe I have a personal experience.
Let's go.
So I think somewhere in uni. Do I really want to share this? Do I really want to share this
Bro,
though?
you start
But
finish.
yeah. So I mean, you know, I had a great education.
Why are you looking
know.
at me?
I had a great education growing up, thanks to my parents and my mom and my dad. So, and you know, other family members and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of people who actually thought they brother down, and I never corrected. Like, I feel like that was just fake. I could have just said something about it,
Right.
but I never corrected anyone for thinking. I won't come and say, "Oh yeah," but like Charlie.
Right.
If you assume like that's your own problem. I didn't
Right.
tell you, you know. So I feel like that is not in a relationship, but I think that counts because I could have clarified and said, "Oh no, I just happen to have had a great education," you know.
But do you consider that as being fake though?
Well, I think
disagree.
it does. No, I think it is. I think it counts because then I'm allowing people to keep spreading that idea.
Right.
When I know that is what is going on. If you're not in the know, that's fine. But I was in the know. I was well aware that this is what's going on, and
Right.
I didn't care about, you know, just like, you know, yeah. So I feel like that counts if you're, because I feel like it was giving me some cred,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, it wasn't like I was like actively focused on that, but I just didn't care. Like if you
Right.
think it, it's cool, whatever.
I get that, but like in my situation, it was more like I had the experience with someone else where really nice gentleman, you know, actually did like him, but finding out that he was borrowing money to you know want to take me out, and they were not even like big dates or like he was spending like millions. Then again, I'm not trying to water it down, but it felt bad. Like I felt bad that he had to borrow money to take me out. You know, I could have equally like paid. You know,
But did you offer though?
I always do. My mom taught me well, even if not full half.
You did offer
Thank you
and
very
he
much.
Wife
refused.
material.
What? Yeah,
Offered
because
and he
yes,
refused.
yes.
No, I think it's a thing of it's about
it's a thing.
ego.
No,
Boys
no,
wanna
crutch
sing.
it,
Ego,
crutch
like,
it.
yeah.
If you go out with a girl and she offers to pay, would you let her pay when
I'm
you have the
gonna let
money?
her pay.
Honestly,
They hardly
Exactly.
ever
I
So
will let
I
you
offered,
pay.
and
do. They hardly
So
Like,
you actually
it's
want
the
to
way
pay?
he-
It's not like
Yeah.
like you guys actually want to pay.
some girls don't actually want to.
So why
pay. Don't
offer
go
them?
and when you meet them,
They are
you can
trying.
ask them.
They are trying to
For
get you
me,
to say, "Oh no,
Bro, you
Because
pay.
usually-
I'll pay
Yeah. You pay.
settings.
usually men will say, "Oh no, let me pay."
You
Right?
see,
Yeah.
But my mom taught me growing up that usually when you hang with the boys and then for them to respect you, at least offer and make sure you have it, so that just in case they decide to let you pay, you can actually pay.
You don't
And it
say,
actually
"I'll
gives
pay
you
you."
that respect
I'll pay you.
amongst the boys. She told me that, and so like I mean, yeah, that's why it's also difficult for me to go out when I don't have money.
yeah.
Because then what happens when the person you go out doesn't have money and leaves you
See?
there? You know, so it's important.
He's taking precautions. She wouldn't
Yeah.
go if she doesn't have money.
doesn't have
money.
If you are going when you don't have the shoes, why are you going to take someone's
Yes.
shoes to go?
No, but it's not the same thing though.
It's the same thing.
It's not
It's
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing.
It
It's
is.
not the
It's
same.
not.
thing.
It's not the
It's
same thing.
not.
You don't have the means to
It
go
depends on the
out
intention.
with
Okay,
someone
listen,
and pay half.
listen,
He doesn't have
listen.
the means to
Listen
go
to
out
me.
in a pair of sneakers that will fit.
Yes.
That will
No,
match
but
his.
like
Hello.
you
It's
live
not
in
the
the
same
same
thing.
space. Okay, I live in the same space with my sister. I want to
Right.
go out. I asked my sister, Nana, can I have like a 200
That's
or
your
a
sister.
300?
That's your sister.
That's boring.
How is it different?
your
How is
sister.
it different?
Bro.
It's
That's
not
your
yours.
sister.
Wait, if I go,
Outside
if
there,
I go
no
out,
one will
if
even
I,
know that you're wearing your sister's
Our
wig.
girlfriends wear
thing.
our
They
girlfriends
won't know
wear
if
our
it's your-
hoodies all the time.
Exactly.
All the
Are
time.
your
It's my
girlfriends living
girlfriend.
fake
Yes.
life?
My
That's your
girlfriend is
sister.
my girlfriend. It's my sister. It's
It
family.
doesn't-
So
it
that's
doesn't-
close
it
to
doesn't
me.
cut it.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
So friends are not close.
Nah, I don't know about that though.
Exactly what
Would
I'm
you borrow
talking
it
about.
from a stranger?
Why would I borrow
I
from a
won't
stranger?
borrow at all.
See,
Bro,
I
you
feel
need-
like you guys are missing the point.
What
Let's
point?
be
They are.
honest.
They're
If you're
reaching.
borrowing to make it seem like you're a certain type of person to help fuel a persona,
Okay, cool.
that's not
Exactly.
you. That
Okay.
is when it is. But if you take somebody's pic and you went and take nice pictures, and the next time you're not wearing it, is it a big deal?
Okay, cool,
It's
cool.
really not a big deal.
Okay,
If
okay.
you take someone's shoe and you wear it, and then you go and then take pictures and you didn't wear it again, it's really not a big
It's a
deal.
big
Okay,
deal.
wait. You listen.
It is.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a
Listen,
big
listen.
deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
So let's say, for instance, Martina borrows a pair of Nikes from a friend, right? And we go on a date, right? Bro, I'm inquisitive.
Yeah,
Bro, I would ask, oh, Charlie, your black cat is nice.
yeah. Where'd you
She doesn't even know that that's a black cat. Where
Great.
do you get a black cat?
My friend gave it to me.
But it's our first date, bro. You did try create like
some impression?
Yes.
So that's when you lie, you have been fake. But if you tell the truth, then that's it.
But will the person
Will
tell
the
the
person
truth?
tell
It
the truth?
depends
Like,
on
the
the
very first
person.
date, though.
It depends on the person. Me, if you ask me, like several times we've gone out and spoken to people on we outside and we're asking them where'd you get this from. I've actually met several people that go like, oh, my mom gave me this, or this is my this person's shirt, and this is some people too will tell you that I bought this for this amount, I bought this for. So it depends on who you're meeting, but it doesn't mean that there's no honest people out there. That's
No,
what I
that's
don't
not
want
what
us
I'm
to.
saying.
No, but then
if
relax,
you say
relax,
that,
relax.
if you say that the person is not going to tell the truth because it's the
No,
first
but
date.
imagine this, bro. I see you, I talk to you, my mind
So it means
too
if when you
potentially your
lie.
mind dey. No,
First date, there's that potential
First date,
for the
there's
person
that
to
potential.
lie.
Then maybe I ask you, oh, Charlie, the black cat is really nice. Where'd you get it?
And you start rambling. You don't even know
my
what
uncle
black
gave it
cat
to me.
is.
It's a lie.
I couldn't just say my friend. gave it to
Maybe
me.
you'd even be like, oh, what's a black cat? But if you ask me what's a
I
black cat,
know,
then on my
I
mind go
know
there
that.
say,
What
What if someone bought
Your
it for
mind
you? You
will
don't know
go
the
to
brand.
Eh?
Someone bought it for me. I don't know
Why
the
are you wearing
brand.
something you don't even know in the first place?
Oh, Reginald, no.
I'm being
This
serious.
one,
Nah, why are
I
you wearing
don't-
something
I
you don't
don't-
even know?
I
Come
don't
on.
agree with
That's
you.
what that
I
one.
don't
I'm
agree
making
with you.
perfect sense.
He's
Why are you wearing
making a
something you
point.
don't
No,
even
no,
know?
hold on for me. We will continue with this conversation. I need to say a quick thank you to my sponsors. We'll be right back.
From Germany to Ghana, 100 years later, Lowy is here. Upgrade your home entertainment today with our top-of-the-line electronic gadgets and sound systems. Lowy provides television sets and speakers for your favorite space. Experience crystal clear picture and sound quality, bringing your favorite shows and movies to life with our state-of-the-art sound system that puts you right in the middle of the action. Cutting across generations and demographics, Lowy provides the quality, efficiency, and timelessness you desire, while at the same time offering over-the-top value. We see you, we hear you, we build together at home, work, gym, and everywhere else. The Clangs stay with you, creating a pleasurable listening experience and environment, bringing you closer to the world in full color for a brand that will stay with you today, tomorrow, and always. Revel in the magic of Lowy. Contact 0201 957 739.
We are back from that quick commercial break. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with us. We are still here having a very, very dicey conversation on living fake life. Like, you guys have not even let me enter the conversation properly because you don't even want us to agree on what's fake and what's not.
We are not here to agree so far.
Really?
No.
Then let's move on. Because I want to talk about the stuff that makes people want to even be fake in the first place.
Right.
Do you want to
Like,
start with me?
what will make you decide that? You see, that's why I wanted us to define that. But again, we've spoken about a persona that's not you, right? And then borrowing to make it
Yes.
seem like
And pretense.
and
Yes.
pretense, right? So what will make people decide that, okay, I like this person, and so let me be this person so that they can like me, or let me be this person so I can get down with them.
Do you want to start with me, or do you want to start with
I want to start with you.
Okay, so I want to start by saying okay, fine, I'm gonna go straight to my point. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So I think that in most cases it's not a decision, right? It's because, like I said, like your IG, so far is always posting like nice pictures.
Superstar.
Like, she goes out to, treats herself like really well. She goes out to eat on her own. Like she takes herself on dates and stuff. So she'll probably like take a picture and post it today. Tomorrow she'll take another one and post it, different location. Then someone will say,
even that regular.
Charlie, this girl,
why would someone borrow?
They won't move to this girl.
Why won't someone borrow from a friend?
If you want move to them, there, if you have money,
she raised the bar.
Charlie, I don't get money.
Means that it's not according to your size.
Hey,
so you see,
look there. So you see,
so
me that I want something
that's a problem. That's a you problem.
Yeah, so allow me to deal with my problem.
Yeah, by borrowing. Charlie, my head will kill me.
Allow me to deal with my problem. Allow me to deal with my problem. There is no fake life. I want to impress you. I like you, but I think you're too expensive.
Yes.
No, but I actually, I'm not gonna behave like I'm not like rich or anything. I actually save to do these things. But if you want to come to me and you feel like my IG makes me look like expensive to you, some people they don't see me. You get it. It depends on the level as to where you are. If you want to come to me, I prefer you come to me as honest as possible, so that I know that if we're going on a date, I have to pay, so we don't go and embarrass ourselves.
Exactly.
But you so far, right now, superstar, will you go on a date that you have to pay? First date with someone.
Why not?
The guy comes and says he likes you, he's talking to you, blah blah blah.
He's talking big game.
He says, "Oh, but I would really like for us to go and sit somewhere and this thing." He said, "It's so far." I'll say, "Okay, don't worry, I'll pay." Very recently,
that was last week Friday. It wasn't.
Snapchat
last week. No. It was Friday morning, because I wasn't here.
But you
Friday morning, I went to. You guys actually saw my snap. I went on a meeting, right? And it was a guy. Usually, the guy is supposed to pay. True or false?
Who said the rules?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't agree, that's okay. I'm not even going to argue that one with you. We got there, he ordered, and because I invited him, I paid for it.
Yeah, cool. That's
no,
fair.
it's still far. That's so far, you know.
Jesus Christ.
Martina,
isn't that you?
That's just how it is.
Like, you invited the person.
If I come to you and I say I want us to go out on a date, the person who said let's go out on a date,
whoever's idea was
exactly.
Reggie,
so if the guy is gentleman enough, relax. If the guy is gentleman enough and says, even though you invited me, I want to pay.
Then that's
fine. Yeah. But it's not when.
Makuma, why did that?
What is Reggie talking about?
Reggie, what is the problem?
Reggie, let's go and watch a movie.
Just this past weekend, right? Bro, I was asleep. Like, I was asleep, right? And I got a call from my friend. Person was like, "Oh, Charlie, me I have 2 tickets, so make we go watch movie."
A friend.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, cool. No problem, let's go." In my head, I be boy, so I for carry money, because I know see
definitely
some girls go things go happen. So me I carry money. Money I no plan say I go spend though. Me I didn't sleep. You call me say make me go, bro. I end up spending.
Yeah.
And Charlie, bro, like transportation self. Then Charlie some way, and like then I just wrote the person off in my head. I'm like, nah, bro. Even if you text me, self, I'm not gonna mind you again.
Yeah.
That's okay. Right?
How is that okay?
No, when I say that's okay, I'm not saying what she did is okay.
Right.
Relax. When I say that's okay, it's because her mindset is that
if we're going out,
exactly,
the guy has to pay.
And you were asking who set those rules.
Yeah.
I don't know who did, but even Kwache, if you guys admit that
it's an ego thing.
It's a thing. Guys just prefer to pay. Yeah. And do you know why I'm saying that? You carried money. because someone could just be very I don't care and say you said I should come and come, and then you guys
but then I
do
respect
that
myself, so I can't.
It is very unwise to go
to them, especially if you go with woman, because say if you be boy,
your boy said he go fit do you yawa, then woman. Your boy said go do you yawa.
But then
he can't pick you for how. He can't pick you for how. Say, bro, like you day house, you dey play game or you dey bed. Then your guy go pull up, say, Charlie, my boy we say something, Moku go. You no get money, Charlie. I no get money. Say, why you dey do long? Moku go. You go. Then the boy go do yawa sake of you no get money. That one safe. Then imagine going out with a woman and not having money. Unless you go wash both
this particular one, Charlie, me a jip. So you reach some instance, then some bread matter or something. if like, to be very honest, if like me a pay, if I pay, it be okay.
Yeah.
And I did have vex. The man you two they play. Yeah, share. They have vex, bro. I'm vex. I did. I'm like, Charlie, but why did I even waste my sleep for this?
Yeah. Kwashe, if you were in this situation, what would you have done? Would you pay or you tell her to pay?
Okay, personally, I will pay. I'll pay. Personally, I'll pay. Cause I don't know. Do you think this is also a reason why guys always want to pay? The moment you let the girl pay or the lady pay,
she will see some way.
What's up, group?
Charlie,
I went out with that boy. He couldn't even buy me ice cream.
You bam! I don't want to hear that.
I do not want to hear that. The last bit of the whole experience, maybe say if you go take go chat.
Bro, they get WhatsApp groups, Snapchat.
Bro, which experience?
Because that's also a reason.
Everything, yeah.
That's also a reason why guys will always choose to pay. Because maba me tuya ma period. It raises me to some level. You understand?
Yeah.
But then you go to your friend, your other girlfriends, and then you be like, oh, even the days we went cry, his money wasn't enough. So I had to. What say no?
Money.
So I'll pay.
I feel like when they say something about someone and it's true but it hurts, it's the truth. That's why it's called the hard truth. Maybe the way the person saying is not nice, right? But if a girl feels like you're broke, per where she's standing and where you are, she feels like you're broke. Maybe you meet someone who also think you're not broke. That's why I said cut your coat according to your size.
So why call me out to go?
That's girl there. We have to sit there and give her some lashes because she really stress you. But like we haven't even hit on
the whole
like some of the reasons why people would decide to be fake. It's like we're focusing like mostly on money, but like people create personas. Like I think I was talking to you earlier, and I was telling him about how someone like came to my house.
Yeah.
Being all prim and proper, looks so official, drives a nice car, speaks so well. Kim says he likes me. Even went as far as speaking to my mother. Next thing, he's talking, like, when I told him I don't like him, he said he wants to talk to my sister to convince me because he noticed we're close. Next thing, that very day, he's talking to my sister and telling my sister he's in love with her.
Really waste time, bro.
I think it's
and
weird,
it's a different like persona he was creating for her, like making it seem like, because my sister likes people who are like very jovial and whatnot. Me, sometimes I like them serious.
This is what I was talking about before the conversation started.
The advantage bit,
this is what I was talking about.
So that's the advantage?
No. At that point, that's not an advantage. I'm talking about the fact that naturally the person is not a nice person naturally, but just because he wants you, so he wants to be with you. He's trying to create that image, making you feel comfortable, making you feel okay.
But how is that
all
advantage?
The time? But he's not like that. Everybody knows that he's not like that.
Yeah. To his advantage.
To his advantage.
No, if you say it like that, then every person who fakes a persona is doing it to their advantage.
No, they are, because it's to your disadvantage, because you're on the receiving end. Because in the end, when you find out that it's all fake, you will be hurt, because it's like, why did you do all of this to impress me when you know that's not you?
And that's where when you actually get the relationship is built on lies.
And that's why I don't get. Why would you want to be someone that you are not?
Personally, right?
I think that is weird, but like the situation with you and your like your sister is weird. But like when you go to Frighto to buy wachi and the Frighto woman no day,
you go to Auntie Becky.
You go to Auntie Becky and go and buy the wachi, Charlie. So
wasting time, bro.
Okay, what if What if the person genuinely wants to be better? And you just happen to inspire that in them.
That's okay. With that, there's an intentionality to whenever you have to do something, right? Whenever you have to do something, it comes to your head that, like, when you're going to do your usual thing, the thought of the person comes in mind, you be like, Martina really won't be excited if I did this.
Exactly.
And so you do that. I don't think that's faking. That's like, you know yourself, and you're making that conscious effort to, you know, change for the person. So it will become a permanent thing for you and the person. It's not going to be based on lies.
Because sometimes they lie to themselves, to be honest.
True. I think I get what you're saying. We'll move on to lying to yourself in a relationship, which also pushes you to be fake. We'll be right back.
Introducing the ITEL S23, where smoothness meets vibrant colors. Experience the power of smooth performance with the ITEL S23. With its 128 plus 16 GB RAM. Whether it's gaming, streaming or multitasking, capture vibrant and lively moments using the ITEL S23's 50 megapixels ultra clear camera. The ITEL S23 transforms from white to a stunning pink hue under sunlight or UV rays. So join me and unleash your true colors with the ITEL S23. ITEL S23, super smooth and colorful.
Take a sip and taste the flow. Life it be hard sometimes, but let it go.
Feel the flow for your patio. Bellas could get your feet on the floor. It's real ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. Take a sip of the ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. It's real ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. Take a sip of the ice. You feel it burn.
Grab a Bell Ice with alcohol levels of 5.58 and 18% and enjoy.
Bell Ice, me feely pa.
This advert is FDA approved. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
Yo, welcome back from that commercial break. It's been really tensious in here in the studios. We've been having our own conversation in here, and trust me, these people want to give me a headache. But no, I refuse to have a headache this evening.
The devil is a liar.
The devil is a liar. But before we went on the break, we were talking about how someone will want to, you know, create a whole fake persona of themselves just to
Be with you. But
then Kasha also mentioned that sometimes it might be to, you know,
I mentioned
Their
that.
advantage.
well, you mentioned.
Yeah,
Okay.
that what if the person genuinely wants to be a better
Yeah,
person?
and I feel like that's
inspire that.
is possible. But before we went, you mentioned that it could be a lie
Yeah.
to themselves
No.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that it could become permanent.
She said.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like they would actively try to be better because of you, but and then it would eventually become a permanent thing.
Yeah.
And I said, or not. You know, there are times where we lie to ourselves and say, like, maybe we all have this image of ourselves that we want to be. We know we aren't now, but it's the kind of person that we would want to be.
yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
so if someone comes by and inspires that in us, we might how do I put it, we would go on like a fool's errand. Do you know what I mean? Like a fool's errand. Like we think, okay, so this is it, you know, fool's gold, I'ma chase it and I want to be this person for this person, blah blah, and then you see how not so easy it is, because if it was easy you would have been that person already.
Right.
You know, so yeah, sometimes we lie to ourselves and it could not happen.
I mean, I
Sort of thing.
totally get that. That's also like one reason why a person would end up, you know, living a fake life. Uncle, do you have anything to say?
Oh no, I was just acknowledging my friend.
I didn't think so. Anyway, now, I think I mentioned this earlier. I want us to talk about red flags when it comes to identifying you are in a fake relationship.
Right.
But you know, before we do that, I want to give like I call it a case study, right? Like, yeah. So this friend came to me. I even put it on my TikTok. Relax. It's not me. It's not her, Reggie. So my friend was asking me like if it's weird, and I was like, "What's weird?" And she was like, "Whenever her boyfriend like leave, they have not been dating for long. Whenever he leaves the country, she's unable to talk to him. Like she can call his WhatsApp, she'll see it's ringing. You know, that's calling and ringing. Yeah. Is going through. He doesn't pick up. She'll text him like maybe a lot of messages. She'll just come and reply, "Hi babe, I'm okay, don't worry," and then he's gone. Like that's the best. That's the best she'll get. At least she knows he's alive, right? That's the best she gets. And it happened a number of times in their relationship. When he's here, they talk almost all the time. Like they literally update each other. I'm going here. I'm doing this. I stopped by to buy this. But the minute he leaves Ghana, no reach. I figured exactly.
No.
Oh, but I didn't want to about earlier. I didn't want to tell her that. I didn't want to tell her that he's married because she's really into this guy. So I didn't want to be the one to press her bubble. I was just like, you know what? I'll put it on my TikTok.
Because your trip was like network.
It's network. Imagine.
When you say that?
Wait,
what do you mean network?
You they do something plus but step. Time they go. You they won't stop go reply message. Are you serious?
No, that'd be another angle.
No, but we said like
it's going. It is going. It is going.
Will you do with him the whole day?
Yeah, but we are here.
No, but then we are here with Bostip the whole day.
If he, right. If she leaves a text from here, you still be with Bostip, right?
But relax. So
won't you go home?
Wait, you are no.
Okay, wait. What's the duration?
What's the
duration?
The whole length of the trip. So if he's gone 1 week, no.
But then
information for 1 week.
But then also me, I feel like
he has a life he's living in Ghana. And he has a life living
exactly. That's what I got from it.
Maybe what about the time zone? How many hours apart?
You can leave a message. The person will wake up.
But he left a message. He said, "Hi,
don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine."
That's all you say.
That's not comforting enough.
Oh no! Wait! Let's do this. Let's do this. The girl travels. Let's do this. Your girl travels, and then you text her. Like you guys talk all the time. She travels, and then you're trying to reach her the whole day. You've left a lot of messages. "Hi, I've been trying to reach you. Are you okay? What's going on?" She comes at midnight. Says, "Hi, babe. I'm okay. Don't worry." And then you come to reply. "I've been worried about you. What's going on? What's up? Are you okay?" No reply for the next 2-3 days. Okay. And she comes back again to say, "Oh, sorry, I missed your text. I'm fine," and goes away again. Would you be okay with that?
So I think with me, maybe when I send like maybe text that shows that like I'm worried, and you reply, "Hi babe, I'm fine, don't worry."
Safe.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'll say safe with this. Yeah, cause you know they say me I make worry for the text inside. They see, then you come tell me this. Yeah, then safe, because I feel like the safe will get you to actually talk.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't?
And then we then
you come on.
When you say we don't go, what do you mean?
On to the next thing.
Time not day.
This guy. Okay, fine. We get your policy, but this person was not on to the next thing. Like she was sincerely worried.
I go rant that one. Yeah, no go rant.
You see, that's another thing.
But the thing is that I also
like
understand
maybe something
that
about what happened in your day, or maybe just the fact that you miss her or something.
No, but my day is long, Charlie.
Bro, my day long. I don't work with Bostip. Make I miss you. I'm working with Bostip. I should miss you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's gone.
It's see, people are living in an international space station and still talking to their girlfriend.
Exactly.
So you are
What's
living
your
on
excuse?
Maybe the person be cleaner for
the person be cleaner.
Be cleaner or something.
Yeah, what if you break your leg?
Cleaner.
He passed wet floor away breaking leg.
Are you cleaning the whole station?
So
bro,
no, you're saying that they
you guys, let's be real here. No.
Okay, so relax. So relax. What if the person works at Google, the person does front end and back end?
Yeah, together at the same time.
What are you telling me? These people don't have families. They can never text anybody.
Robots. So maybe the guys have they break down. You do that.
You know they want bed in.
Yeah, you know they want bed in.
You're not getting this thing, and I feel like you are not being thorough. The person I want to listen to or hear from is Scratchy, and I'm gonna break it down again.
You don't want to hear from us?
No. First off, this person is a constant communicator.
When he's in Ghana.
When he's in Ghana.
Yeah.
The minute he steps out,
but wait, Ghana will force you to talk.
Where no.
Ghana will force you to talk, bro.
The minute he's not here, problem. Like no text, no nothing. Like, see, this one I'm even saying that the person will come and reply. He doesn't reply. Nothing. Nada. When he comes, he come and
I'll
apologize.
advise the girl to move
on. See,
Well,
I
he
really
could be
didn't want to.
simple.
But relax,
Advise her
relax,
to
but
move
relax.
on.
It's
Because
over.
if you are here-
The guy, they come Ghana back and forth.
Yeah, it happened like 3 times before she decided.
But
that
did
it
they
wasn't her
actually?
thing.
Maybe it happened the first time. As the guy come, then talk about them.
Yeah, he apologized for being MIA and said that he was busy.
Yeah,
He said he was. Did he give her any tangible
She
reason?
didn't. She didn't tell me whether
Yeah.
he did or not.
So you see, that's where there's a blank space. She know
you
go
didn't
tell
hear
him.
both sides
No,
of the
but
story.
then again, even if you mention it, you don't think that if it was something very, very serious, she would have said, but I understand that he's busy doing something very important. But I'd really wish.
But it's not.
Say that.
It's not.
What is
It's
the
not up to
important
you.
thing?
It's
That's
not
my
up to
problem.
you. It's not up to you
what is the
to
important
decide
thing?
what is important to someone else.
See,
Yes.
my
But
friend
guys,
is in the
regardless-
Navy. She's married, planning to have a baby, has a side business, and still texts me. What are you telling
priorities
me?
priorities are subjective.
That's
Priorities are
okay.
subjective.
Then it means that you are not supposed to even be in that relationship.
No, that's not true.
No matter
Why
the
do it
guy's
if you
job
can't
up
handle
there.
what it takes to do it?
Trust me, there's supposed to be
Charlie,
a
maybe I
time.
don't want to talk
You
to
people
the
ask.
girl every
Let me
time,
let me tell you something. I don't want to say on TV and say this, but let me tell you something. Even some of our fathers
Right.
were not in our lives, not because of anything, because they were working. They were not in our mother's lives. They were not in our lives.
Yes.
We don't have relationships with them because they were busy. They were working. You won't call my dad and say
In
you want
today's
to get.
Ghana.
I'm telling you.
Bro.
I'm telling
Today's
you.
Ghana or then Ghana.
Bro, I'm telling
Today.
you a fact.
Wait.
Today's Ghana.
I'm
See,
telling you a
where
fact.
you are taking it to, it will get emotional. I don't want to do that.
No, it's not going
But
to get emotional.
if a father decides that I'm not going to communicate
He
with my
didn't
family,
decide.
It's not
no,
the
it's
person
not
didn't
a
decide.
thing.
It's
Me,
circumstances, Charlie.
I will never
How do you
understand that
know
thing.
it's circumstances?
I will never
First
get
off,
it.
listen,
First off,
I will never get it.
Charlie,
Nobody
trip,
can be
trip,
that
trip.
busy in
You
their
cut
whole
off, cut
entire
off.
life.
Then
First
you
off,
don't
first
know.
off,
You
what
don't know
kind
what
of
I'm saying.
You're a
job?
woman. No, we're talking about
What kind of
someone-
job? What
You
kind of
can't-
job?
You really don't know what you're saying. You haven't
Oh,
been in
Putting you in that
yes.
position. What kind of job? First off, my question.
Charlie,
What
relax.
kind
My
of
mind
job?
was something dumb. Imagine if Charlie. Imagine if someone in Poppy they work for Code Room, bro.
Is it? That's what
Bro,
I'm asking the
somebody
question.
Poppy they work
What
for
kind
Code
of
Room.
job?
Every day come out he vex. Make you can't have relationship with you.
In today's Ghana, what kind of job will prevent
So
you
don't
from
be in a
speaking to
relationship.
your wife and your kids?
Yeah.
Bro,
Your family.
I'll lecture dads. I'll lecture family members.
Right.
Doctor dads.
Right.
Bro, they don't have
Bro,
time.
we don't have time.
That's
No.
not true.
You
They have
see, you
side
have a
business. What's that?
no,
No,
you have a lecture.
No,
You have a
I
lecture.
don't
You
know. I
have a
do not
lecture.
agree.
You
And
have a
the
lecture.
way I
You have a lecture. You are done with it. You have a
When
lecture. You
say
are done with the
church,
lecture.
church,
After
church,
you have a
church,
seminar. I don't
church,
agree.
listen to me. I've been a TA and labor, right? I've worked with lecturers,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I've worked with professors.
I've also worked with lecturers and
Great.
professors.
Are you going to tell me that they don't have time to talk to you? Who will probably be
They
a
have time
TA?
to talk to me
Exactly.
about work.
Yes.
About work.
Wait,
Yes.
you've never had them advise you about anything else they observe with you.
During work.
Charlie.
During work. They have to pick
Doesn't
a phone
matter
and
to
call
them.
me.
Doesn't matter to them to advise you.
Well, they think that maybe you're doing a
It
good job for
doesn't
them.
matter.
So like,
It doesn't matter because if they can't reach their family at home, then you don't matter. The fact that they've been
no.
able to
It's-
because if
She's making a valid point.
no, but you're negating other people's like factual
if I'm able
experience.
to
You are
look
negating
above-
it. You are negating it because what Trip is saying, I can actually
You are
relate to it
negating.
perfectly.
I'm telling you this thing.
If a person can go the extra mile to say that I noticed that you are going through this, I've seen this. For a person to notice, it means they're observing.
Listen.
If they have the time and made the time to observe, because
Yeah.
if he's busy, he's busy.
Hey,
You are supposed
Charlie-
to be supplementing and making sure that the stress he's going through is being eased up. He doesn't have time for you.
Exactly.
But the minute he's able to take time off to observe something that's up with you, it means he actually has a time.
He
And
has
he can't do that for
Yeah.
his family.
So-
I will
I'm
see if I
relating,
agree
I'm
with you,
relating.
change my name.
See, you have just
I
no
wouldn't.
experience. You have just no
I
experience.
wouldn't.
It's so
I
far.
feel like
It's so
people
far.
make-
It's so far.
people
Wait,
make
wait.
excuses.
Listen. Don't generalize
People
everything.
make-
Listen.
The man doesn't have time for his wife and his
These
children.
excuses that
Trip,
people
take
make
that.
for
Relax,
other
it's so far.
people.
Relax.
That's what makes it sad.
No, this thing they make. This thing they make. They make
Wow.
sensitive. Don't generalize everything. From what Trip is saying, I can relate perfectly.
Seriously.
You are not
How
even
long does it take to send a text?
See,
If you're talking
make
about
I tell you
before,
something. Make I tell you something.
where
Make I
phones were
listen.
difficult,
Listen.
I
Listen.
get that.
No, it's
You
not.
go feed
But
your
not
house
now.
with your puppy and you go feed. Why you figure if you dey house with your puppy something they do yourself your puppy no.
You don't know. You don't know. Say something. Your mom.
Why you figure your puppy no know by your mommy no?
That boils down to relationships.
What do you mean it
Is
boils
he
down to
available?
relationships?
No, is he available?
That is what Trip was saying, that the person is busy. The person is busily grinding.
He's
The
not
person not there.
He thinks that the only way he can relate with you is by providing
Yes,
for you. He doesn't
the
care
person
about
not there.
communicating with you or telling you
So
that
if you
how
have
are you
a
today.
if you
Or
have a
It's not
mother
gonna
that's
work.
also
So
working.
communicate that you can't
no,
communicate.
that's why in most instances mothers are the ones who know every single thing.
But then there are mothers that work and still know every single thing.
Yes, their mother is not a father. A mother is not a
Let's
father.
move on. We are not talking about parents over here. Moving on.
Talk about relationships.
A quick breather. Let everybody calm down in this
Jesus,
space.
Mary
We'll be
and
right
Joseph.
back.
It's so for just.
Introducing the Idol S23, where smoothness meets vibrant colors. Experience the power of smooth performance with the Idol S23. With its 128 plus 16 GB ROM. Whether it's gaming, streaming or multitasking, capture vibrant and lively moments using the Idol S23's 50 megapixels ultra clear camera. The Idol S23 transforms from white to a stunning pink hue under sunlight or UV rays. So join me and unleash your true colors with the Idol S23. Idol S23, super smooth and colorful.
Take a sip and taste the flow. Life it be hard sometimes, but let it go.
Feel the flow for your patio. Bellas could get your feet on the floor. It's real ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. Take a sip of real ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. It's real ice. You feel it burn. You feel it burn. Take a sip of real ice. You feel it burn.
Grab a Bell Ice with alcohol levels of 5.58 and 18% and enjoy.
Bell Ice, me Philippa.
This advert is FDA approved. Another quality product from Bell Aqua.
Yo, welcome back from that commercial break. It's been very, very, very intense over here, but I'm hoping that everybody has calmed down. Even if you haven't calmed down, cry, you calm down. I have shots for you. You can take shots. It will help you.
Yeah, I've been taking shots the whole show, AC.
Have you?
Taking shots at all of us.
All of us.
Me?
Yes.
Me and Reginald and Cratchy.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
so.
I'm just joking.
So we're going to move ahead into one of my favorite parts of the show, Sip or Spill. This bottle is gradually coming down. We would have to replace it on the next episode. I'm sure we'll finish it after this.
Yeah.
But I have some quite interesting questions here for us. Who would like to go first? Reginald?
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's go.
Okay, talking about fake relationships. Have you ever been in one?
Bro.
Yes or no?
No.
No, you haven't.
Nah.
Okay, great. Here you go.
I haven't been in one.
Yeah, so no.
So
no,
you drink.
take a shot.
So you have to drink. Drink
okay,
up.
you know what? Let
So
me
I
give
haven't
the
been
rules.
in one. I have to drink.
Yes,
you have to
because you
drink.
don't have anything to tell us. If
No.
you have been in one,
No,
that's
so
all.
what if I
That's
tell you
all.
that I haven't been in one because I feel like I'm too real to be in a fake relationship?
That's
So you have to
okay. So
drink.
you have to
Why do
drink.
I have to drink
That's
by
not
saying
fair.
I'm honest?
No,
That's not fair.
Why is it not
How
fair?
how is it not fair?
I'm being
But
honest. So
Reginald,
why-
Reginald, we've been playing this game since.
No, but you
It's
said you have
always
to
been a
justify
yes
your
or
this thing.
no.
Just
We've
why
been
don't
this
you
away a
just
long
set
time
the
ago.
rules? Why don't you
So
just set
said
the
you
ground
said the
rules and
rules.
then
You wanted me to
My
drink.
bad for
Continue.
not putting
It means if
the
I don't want
rules
to
down.
drink, you're forcing me to lie.
Yes.
No,
And that's fake.
You are
Because
not.
I don't
You are
And that's
not.
fake life.
That's if you lie, that's on you. That's
Ironically.
not on me. I've given you the rules, and the rules are: it's a question. If no, you drink. If yes, you tell us the experience. If no, it means you don't have an experience to give us.
Okay.
So we give you the shot so you can have an experience.
So you can
Tell another-
experience the
a person-
shot.
Exactly. So if they ask you a question else, you'll be like, "Oh, I've already taken the shot somewhere, so it's
Yeah.
okay."
Yeah.
That's on you. But as a here, you.
But why am I even?
No.
Like, why do you always
You're
want to come to me?
You're welcome. When I said Reginald, would you go? You said yes.
Drink. Let's go.
Great.
You say fake life. You know you're actually helping.
You know that I don't
promote
even
fake
drink,
life.
so you are
Fake
forcing me
life.
to even drink.
Yes.
And we are talking about fake stuff.
Hey,
Reginald,
Reggie.
breathe. Okay.
No, this is not about breathing. I'm actually going against my will, and you are imposing
Hey,
your will
Reggie.
on me.
Drink. Let's go. Drink.
Reginald, breathe. Okay.
At the end of the day, it's not by force. No one is holding your hand.
Right?
Yeah.
Martina,
Drink.
have you ever created a fake persona to get in a relationship?
Yes.
not to the extreme.
Okay, so tell us.
Like when you say
Yes.
fake persona, when you say like it's such a big word.
Like it's intentional. Maybe it
Yeah.
wasn't intentional, but like you ended up creating something like that. So tell us.
That's not what I mean though.
Okay, so tell us what you
Let
mean.
me.
So is that yes or no?
I would say yes.
Okay.
I would say yes. Okay. So there were situations where I don't have much experience when it comes to relationships, in the sense that I haven't been in so many relationships as
So many is
Why?
relative. That's why he said.
Can we let her finish,
So
please?
please finish. Sorry.
okay. Well, hey, allow me. Why? Okay. So in a situation, I've lost my train of thought.
I actually
guys-
get it because what's all this stress?
Trying to
Anyways,
defend yourself.
Repeat the question.
so have you ever created a fake persona?
Oh yes.
Yes. In a relationship.
Okay, so it's a situation where, remember when we first started, I talked about insecurities.
Yeah.
Now I had a period or an era in my life where I was very insecure about my personality, the way I talk, the way I look, the way I relate to people. I was extremely introverted, social anxiety, all of that. And so whenever I stepped into a social setting, I always felt the pressure of I'm not good enough, I'm not this enough, so I had to adjust my personality, adjust certain things about me, even though that's not who I was. So when I finally stepped into a relationship at fresh, like I'm new to all of this, blah blah, when I finally stepped into a relationship, which is a more intimate social setting, if you know what I mean, I ended up transferring all those insecurities and all those feelings into that relationship, and that caused me to lie there playing teammate lie
I get
playing
that.
But
It's
you know
because
what?
and it didn't
because-
end well too, so
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what?
get that.
I feel like I don't know. She's a good liar.
Why would you say
I
that?
feel the whole thing was
I
it's so paradoxical. Like a good liar, like you're good at something bad.
I don't
I like
think
the
I
way
have
you
a
lie
you
to
think
me.
I'm such a good
Yeah.
liar?
Makes me feel like therapy.
What?
She's a good liar.
What makes you think I'm a good liar?
Moving on. Don't stress it. Don't
I'm
stress
into
it.
it, don't worry.
I'm not gonna stress it. Cratchit, are you ready? Great. Have you ever confronted someone who was being fake in a relationship? It could be the person you were with or someone else you know was being fake. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Great.
No, wait. Let me ask a question.
Okay.
Can you count this as?
I'm being fake.
Should I even say this?
Actually, it's cold. You have to drink. Yeah, for just
Okay,
drinking.
so let me ask a question.
Yeah.
You meet a girl,
Uh-huh.
you like the girl,
Everything.
not
Where's the
to
word?
that
Where's the
extreme. But then at the end of the day,
Where is this?
you be with a girl for like 2 to 3 years, you break up, and then you find out that she used something on you.
That one he passed fake life.
I use what?
Yeah.
So you actually
Wait,
allowed
what?
yourself?
Kaya
Like,
Mata
do
for
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Kayamata
Kaya
for you.
Mata.
Kaya
Yeah,
Mata for
something
you.
like
Kaya
that.
Mata.
Yeah, for
Do
you.
you
And also
consider
Peru.
that, do you consider that as a fake something?
Yeah, real.
The whole thing.
I mean,
It's fake.
so
I think that's beyond though.
I feel like it's a
So
bit beyond.
On the
extra,
surface
bro.
level, it's fake.
But surface
but
level is fake
overboard.
because it means when you use Kayamata, it means you don't see right. If I'm getting it,
Maybe the person was just scared and thought to take certain precautions,
Wait,
which
what's-
is not
wait,
right.
what's
which is
because
not-
you see them in a certain light that like you just like them so much, even if they do wrong, you don't see it.
Exactly
That's
my
fake.
point.
Love me.
Love me.
You say love,
Well then, yes.
Bidianko.
yeah. Or for
Bidianko is Kaya Mata.
No, like for girls, for boys.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Juju.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before.
Oh my god!
After the show,
How
for
did you
check
know?
you.
No. Let's. How did
How
you
did you
know
know?
that?
Bro, we didn't need sage.
Charlie, this story
Close
is
the
3 years
place.
long. The story is 3 years
It's
long.
long. Okay, then you don't
Oh,
worry.
yes,
You
no.
will tell us after the show. We'll listen
Any
to the
elaborate?
story.
Yeah,
Me,
but then
I'm
at the end,
interested.
I confronted her about it. And then she confirmed that it's true. And it was actually her friend, one of her friends, broke the news to me.
Jesus.
That this is what happened. Like, she met me on the road and then she asked me about her, and then I was like, oh, we broke up like years ago. She was like, I thought you guys by now you are married, crowd, because what she was doing. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? So she sat in my car and then about my story, you know, like, this is what was going on, this is what she was doing, this is what
so how didn't it work? Like, which you didn't want,
bro?
They prayed for you.
What did you do?
What's your answer?
The first day my mom saw her, she didn't like it.
See, that's the thing about mothers who they have that eye.
I agree.
They go no.
My dad met her. He didn't like her. My sister did. She didn't like
but you like it.
But I was extremely like into it. Like,
why did you like it?
No, but you say why she like.
I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I was so into her.
And I read yes.
I was so into her. Because I wake up at 6 a.m.
thinking about
I've left home. I'm at her place.
Wow, Ellie.
And I come back home around 10, 11 p.m.
And then back
at
at
6. At point I felt I wasn't even part of my family no more. That's how it felt too.
Slowly at the top.
But when you confronted her, what did she say?
Yeah, she confirmed that that's what she did, and she was scared to lose me. And I'm like, that's the
did she apologize?
Excuse me to say stupid thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, because she could have messed you up.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, but people can actually be pushed to those extremes, like for them to do those things because they feel like they need to have you under their thumb, you know. Like.
Because after everything, I sat down and looked back whatever it is that happened in a relationship, like certain things she did that I was supposed to even break up with her. I was just
but she passed your back as you body. She passed your back as you body.
I get that
so many times.
Oh, I mean, are you
that's
somebody I lock you there? How I not go pass
bro, don't worry.
I lock you
so many times.
If I'm going out, you're inside.
So relax. Did you confront her in person?
In person, yeah.
Bro, they're not down.
You were not afraid though.
Oh no,
you know down wire.
What if you did?
No, I was really angry. Like the kind of rage that had built up. Trust me, if it could have ended badly.
Okay, Trip.
Bro,
Final
I'm so sorry for you.
Question. I know you deserve a hug when we are done. Your question is: have you ever stayed in a relationship after you discovered the person you were dating was fake?
I wouldn't say they were fake. I would say that no, I'm not lying. I'm not being fake. So yeah, fake is in the production. So
shout out to fake.
Yeah, shout out to fake. So yeah, I wouldn't say that they were being fake. I think that people in relationships do crazy stuff, stupid stuff some of the time, and they hide it from you, thinking that you're not going to find out.
Right.
And sometimes it stretches or it goes on for very long periods of time until you find out. Right. So I was saying, someone can actually be with you and be into you, but like they're not getting it from you, right? So they might step out or all of that stuff.
But I don't think that's the person has fake.
No, they are pretending to you. They are being pretentious to you, like there's nothing going on, because you would need certain assurances from your partner, and they'll say, you know what, it's only you. I promise, like I would never go behind your back, like with a straight stare in your eyes and lying, but like. You know, I would never do anything. But then
when you just close your eyes,
I don't trust those statements.
I would never trust.
I feel like the best liars never say stuff like this.
Never trust.
So you see what I said by she's a good liar.
Good liar.
You see what I mean by she's a good liar.
She just fished the whole thing out and then.
Oh guys, it's been such a lovely conversation here with you guys. Even though tensions went high and all of that, that's all that it is here on Just Vibes, having exciting conversations and also tensious conversations. My name is Aneso for Boris Humans. Catch you on the next episode of Just Vibes. Till then, adios. Bye.